Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanic, and the 0.5 creative update is officially out, and I pretty much covered most of the update as it went into the test branch, except one feature that I have not shown you guys, which is you can now set night, and as you can see, it gets very, very dark, so you can't see anything. So welcome to the rest of the video. Hope you enjoy the lack of visible content. No, I'm just kidding. You can just type /day and turn day back on. There we go. So as you probably already guessed, the theme of today's video is going to be submarines. Now, a couple of episodes ago, actually a while ago, I attempted to build this poor excuse for a sub. And my thinking with this was that since we don't have any type of ballast system or buoyancy control system, I figured I would create a floating platform to essentially attach my sub to, which would keep it floating in the air. And then I can basically go up and down by extending down from that platform. And it ended up being a terrible idea. It didn't really work that well. It kind of looked okay in first person as you like drive around and stuff. But the more you try to like go up and down, the more messed up it ended up getting. Case in point right here, as it just gets tipped over and stuff. It didn't work very well. All right, that's the summary of it is it did not work well. And now I'm stuck inside. Let me out. But I've taken the liberty of going onto the workshop and downloading a whole bunch of subs that were recently made. And I'm hoping that they were made with the creative update in mind. I didn't really have that much of a way of telling other than just looking at it. We're gonna see how much better everyone else is at the game than me. So as you can see, I have a whole assortment of subs here. They have various methods of how to deal with the buoyancy issue that I was trying to deal with this. One of them actually has an experimental ballast method that I saw a lot of comments suggesting that I try. All right, so we're starting off with this GTA submersible by Adam. So apparently this is modeled off of the GTA thing, and this thing looks amazing already. How do we get inside? Okay, we have a hatch on the top, it looks like. It looks like it's pretty neutral to start off with, which is good. All right, let's open up the hatch. Let's hop inside. And I don't know exactly what the controls are, so I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens. Oh, look at the propeller on the back. I totally forgot that we actually have propellers. I'm pretty sure they don't work in the water, as you can see by the thrust that is sneakily hidden inside there. But what are the controls here? It looks like I've got some basic turning, probably some suspension turning, but oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. These controls are a little bit different than what I would expect. All right. So we got roll on 1 and 3, and we got pitch on 2 and 5. Very counterintuitive for me. But I'm figuring out, and the number 4 is buoyancy up. And as you can see, he just used thrusters to do it. And I guess this is just the best way to do it, is just try to create a neutrally buoyant sub and then just use thrusters to go up and down. And it looks really, really nice too. Okay, I think pitch is gonna be important here. All right, there we go. All right, I'm getting a hang of this. This thing looks amazing though, doesn't it? All right, let's see what oh, look at that. This is actually awesome. All right, let's go and see what it feels like to actually explore something. I'm gonna go explore that mushroom right there. So in order to go down, there we go. I think, yeah, 6 is to go down. All right, let's stop. Go down. What's my field of view at? I need a better field of view here. Let's go down to like 65. All right, there we go. We got strict follow camera on, so we can get a nice close look at this mushroom or whatever it is. We go down, we can go up. Can we back up? Oh, I don't think there's a reverse. Is there really not? The propeller goes in reverse, but there's no actual reverse thrusters. Uh-oh. Little bit of a design flaw there on this one. All right, well, already we're off to an amazing start with submarines. I'm really curious what the differences are gonna be between different submarine methods, but this one's awesome. Let's go ahead and surface ourselves and see what it's like to surface. All right, there we go, onto the surface, and now we should be able to get out here, and I am totally trapped inside. All right, there we go. Open the hatch first, and then we hop out, and I've already sunk a little bit too much, so I just let all the water inside. Oh, this is interesting. You see all these pistons right here? I think those are there to prevent collisions when this closes, because if this was a solid, here, let me actually test this out. Let's just build this out of a solid block. And now we open this. Look at that. That's why the pistons are there, because pistons don't have collisions. So it gives it a visual existence, but not a colliding existence. That's pretty cool. All right, up next, we got this. It's like a Seamoth looking sub, and this is by J4NKOKT. Apparently, not only does it drive underwater, but it also flies. I wonder what the controls are gonna be like. Let's see if I can actually manage this thing. Oh no! Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn another one. We can clear the world later. I thought that was gonna be... Oh, why would you do that? Why would you put the fly away button symmetrically with the open the hatch button on the other side of the hatch? That's ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Whoa, boy. Alright, let's start free camera on for now. Alright, we got that. We got pitch and roll. And then we got go. Oh, this is really hard to drive in comparison to the last one. It's a lot more agile. A lot faster. Hold on. No, I don't want to fly yet. I want to sub. I want to swim. All right, let's turn that off. Oh, we actually have cannons. I didn't realize that. You can actually shoot underwater with the mountable cannons, even though you can't do it with your handheld one. Let's see if we can actually fly. It said it can fly. Is this... I mean, I guess we're flying. I guess we're actually flying now. All right, I want to do a huge dive into the water then. Here. Oh boy, I'm not controlling this thing very well. There we go. Oh, that felt weird. I leveled off so quickly. All right, well, this sub is definitely very different in its design and function from the last one. So let's go on to the next one and see what else we're gonna be dealing with. All right, up next, we got Submarine by Gamer, and this one has sensors on it, which is really interesting. This is the first one I've seen that has sensors, so I'm really curious what those sensors are gonna do. Okay, oh, this one also uses a propeller. So it has WASD for forward and steering, which is really nice and intuitive, but what about all these other buttons? All right, number one. All right, number one is nose down. Number two is nose up. I can get on board with that. Oh, number three is tail down and tail up, which means if I do number 1 and 3, we should just go down. Or what's number 5 then? Oh, number 5 is just going down. And number 6 is the lights. Those are cool lights. I like those. Those are new lights from the survival mode. All right, I'm just gonna keep going down, and I'm gonna predict that those sensors, if both of them trigger, that... Oh, it turns off those thrusters. That is what it does. So it keeps this depth. You can't go lower than this, actually. That's actually kind of cool, because this now keeps you flying at a designated height above the bottom of the ocean, even if you have your thrusters all the way down, so you don't have to worry about ever hitting the bottom, and you don't have to worry about going up. So essentially, in order to go up, you turn off your downwards thrust, and you'll just automatically flow upwards, or you can speed it up by doing 2 and 4. That's cool. That is another very, very different submarine method that we got there. All right, what is first person? Oh, first person's all right in this. It was definitely built with first person in mind, I think, but a much more limited view than we've had in some other creations. All right, another really, really cool one. Here, let's, I just kind of feel like blowing this up for some reason. Oh. All right, up next we have a super compact mini submarine by Subwarger. Is it a coincidence that sub is also in the name for the submarine? I love the design of this. This looks super compact, which is probably why it's called mini submarine. So let's see how easy it is to actually drive. And I know it's open and filled with water, but water doesn't actually respect boundaries in this game right now. I don't know if that's a plan in the future or not. I'm not expecting as much. That's extreme. Look at the character on the inside. He's so floppy in there. Oh, there's how you lock forward. What's pitch? I don't have pitch yet. All right, there's turning to the left. There's turning to the right. That's a little bit sketchy because you can only go forward while turning. There's no backwards thrust, it seems like. Oh, and there's pitch. Yeah, this one definitely has some limitations. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, this definitely has some limitations. The pitch and the turning all cause you to go forward. So if you get stuck with your nose against something, you're kind of not gonna have a very good time. All right, I really like the compact design of it, but it sacrifices controllability in order to fit all of the vanilla objects in its compact form. This, on the other hand, has a ton of thrusters on it. This is by 2D Kurika, and this is Submarine Corptek. I don't know if this is based off of something. The name kind of sounds like a prior existing object, but let's see how this thing goes. Oh, that is like perfectly neutral. Slightly buoyant. I love the use of these pipe pieces with the windows. Even though you can't actually be in there, it makes it look like it's an actual cockpit and like some viewing windows. All right, so it looks like I could probably get in through this corner here. All right, there's forward. Oh, look at the steering. So this one actually can steer in place without having to move forward. This is so weird. Oh, that's very, very slow. The center of thrust is a little far back for the surfacing button. All right, there's roll left and roll right. And there is down. Oh, that's weird. That is a really weird. Oh, that's just nose down. Oh, and there's down, down. Well, then where's, wait a minute. Where's nose up then? Nose down. Is there no, how do I tilt my nose up? Out of all the controls you have on this thing, there's literally no thrusters to tilt the nose up. You can only nose down. What is this? Did you not try to drive this thing underwater yourself? Oh no. Yeah, it noses down when you try to go up, and then it also noses down when you particularly tell it to nose down, but there's no buttons to actually tilt the nose up. Okay, yep. Unfortunately, I'm stuck like this. I can't tilt up. I love the design of this though. The actual aesthetic of this design with these giant pipe pieces is really, really cool. All right, up next, it looks like we have another mini submarine, and I'm curious how this is gonna work. Ugly yellow submarine. All right, interesting layout for the thrusters there. We got some cannons on, or some spud guns on the side. Now, how do I get in? Oh, here we go. All right, so it looks like we got pitch like that and turning. Oh, is that on electric engine so it just stays? Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. So this, it seems like the more compact you're gonna make your sub, then the less freedom of control you're gonna have for sure. All right, there we go. Let's pitch up. Because pitching up and pitching down require me to go forward now, which means if I get up against a rock like this, it's gonna be very, very difficult. Very difficult to unstuck myself. Actually, this does allow you to turn in place pretty well. Oh, that's cool. It automatically orients itself upwards because it's got some... Wait, how does it do that? Oh, he's got to wait on the bottom with tier 3 concrete down there. All right, what does number 2 do? Oh, number 2 just lifts us up. And then, of course, we can shoot. That's interesting. Look at the splashes in the middle of the water. Huh. I was not actually aware that that was a thing until just now. Whoa, why is it staying in that one spot? Now I'm kind of curious. What happens if we go past that spot and now... Whoa. Hold on. All right, now where's the splash going to show up? What? This is so weird. Look at over beside me. Why is there a splash happening next to me? Those ones make sense. It's actually in the path of the spud guns, although I don't know why it's in that particular zone. That is so weird. There must be like some type of wall, like a divider between the tile pieces, and it's probably splashing. Oh, look at the surface now. What? Huh. You never know what kind of weird physics Scrap Mechanic is going to throw at you. You find something new almost every day. All right, up next, we have a very open floor plan on this sub. Lots of just open air in this one. This is by Licher Hun. I feel like this one actually has a lot of the controls, and it's going to maintain upright, so I don't think pitch is really going to be an issue for this. All right, so we got forward. We got backward. We got left. We got right. We got strafe left, we got strafe right, we got up, and we got down. And all the controls are very, very intuitive. Oh, what's number 9? Oh, number 9 is the lights. We got lights in the front too. This is very easy to fly. This is mapped to what my, how my flight controls are usually mapped. So yeah, this is super easy. It's neutrally buoyant. It has the buoyancy blocks on top and the heavier blocks on the bottom, so it always maintains its upwards orientation. And it's super, super easy. This is one of the easiest ones, I think, so far. This is one of the easiest ones for me to navigate. Here, let's put strict follow camera on. And let's see here. We're gonna go for this mushroom. Yeah, look at that. This is no problem at all. We're at the mushroom. We're observing it. We can go down. We can go up. Hey, you know what? Even, I'll even strafe around the side of it. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this control. I think this is my favorite as far as control goes. As far as aesthetic goes, definitely a little bit more to be desired. This is like pure function over form pretty much. And you know what? You didn't even, with everything on buttons, you didn't even need the steering seat in your way because this doesn't do anything. So this could have had an even better field of view if it just had a regular saddle seat. This is great. This is a really, really fun one. I don't know why I didn't build my sub like this, where I just made it neutrally buoyant and just gave it all the thrust that it needed. All right, so this is apparently a remote control submarine by Jaka. This is apparently a vanilla remote control glitch. All right, so I think I gotta hold the mouse button there, press this button. And then I connect it to, wait, where's the white gate? Then I connect it to, whoa. What? This is super interesting. Oh, I have never seen this wireless control method before. So now, all right, this is not very straight. That's an issue though. This is not aligned very well. I did not do this right at all. And there you go. I kind of almost want to be in the submarine though. By the way, can we appreciate the really cool use of the mugs for design pieces on that? That's actually really, really cool. There is no seat in this. I am really, really surprised though that this thing's actually vanilla. That is really impressive. And this is a wonderful looking sub as well. All right, well, only one thing left to do with this, and that is to drive it directly into my face. Oh, okay, there we go. And mission success. All right, up next we have Axolotl version 2.2 by Rootcat. I think this is supposed to, yes, this is my second ever submarine. It has a ton of controls. Let's push buttons and see what happens. And this thing looks really, really cool. Oh, look at this. It does look like an axolotl. That's actually pretty cool. Left, right, forward, back. Okay, all right, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, no, I'm not getting the hang of it. I am losing the hang of it. All right, we also have a strafe left and right, but the center of thrust is very, very off, so it automatically rolls you. So you got to kind of counteract that. All right, and we got some lights, and then we have a button that just keeps the forward thrust on. All right, this is a really unique looking sub. I don't know if I would call it a sub as just like a underwater creature. This isn't really designed, it doesn't look like it's designed to house humans. It looks like it's intended to look like an axolotl because it's called that and it also looks like that. That's my reasoning. All right, up next we have the Ocean Explorer, which is also by Varen. We looked at the ugly yellow submarine by Varen, so let's see how this one's different. So this one is also very compact, which does give me some concerns for its controllability. Compact tends to be very, very difficult on the control. All right, so we got forward. Oh, I like the thruster design in the back there. All right, then we can turn left. We can't turn left or right while we're pressing forward because it's the same thrusters and then they don't work. Oh, this one has reverse. That's a cool reverse. I like that. All right, so that is one big advantage of this one over the other compact ones is the reverse function like that. And then it looks like we've got roll. Oh, what is that? I think that's pitch down and that's pitch up. All right, that's interesting. I can do that while I reverse. All right, I think this is a big improvement though over the other version, the ugly yellow submarine. It's much more controllable. It does still have some control limitations, but it's much less likely to get stuck just because it has this reverse function here. All right, up next by Wolfie here, we have Deep Sea Exploration Submarine with no mods, and this thing looks like a really legit exploration submarine. Oh, it's got sensors and stuff too. I wonder what those are gonna do. Oh, it even had, look at the interior. The interior is great. All right, let's take it off the lift. Oh, this is a laggy one. There must be a lot going on in here. Whoa. What is with all of this suspension? All right, let's open this. Open the hatch, go on down, close the hatch. This is such a laggy sub. All right, so there's forward. All right, it even has some mock rudders in the back. They don't actually do anything. I'm pretty sure it's just suspension glitch. But it's still pretty cool. All right, we got forwards. And we do not have backwards. Oh, that's cool. There's down. And there's up. That's what the sensors are for. And then we can open the hatch. And yeah, this one does not have reverse as well. But look at the interior of this. This is so cool. All right, now I got one more sub to look at, and that is the one with the experimental buoyancy. All right, also take a look at this interior. Oh, wait, what? The ladder? Oh, I'm stuck. I am totally stuck in here. But you can actually move the ladder out of the way. There's like a doorway. All right, you know what? I'm sorry, I have to do this. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. Found my way out. Oh, it's even got a glass bottom in the middle. All right, yeah, let's close the ladder again. And we can open up the hatch. And we can climb up and out. There we go. Probably like one of the top contenders for aesthetics in my opinion. All right, so up last we have this thing, and this is entirely like a proof of concept, experimental. I haven't tried it yet. This is by Lady Grilka, and this is a submarine with ballasts. So they say it's working, but it's slow. 2 to dive, 1 to surface. So a lot of people were saying in my previous submarine video that if the vacuum pumps can place down blocks, then you can place down buoyancy blocks and then shoot them with the spud guns to take them away. And that essentially allows you to add buoyancy and take away buoyancy. So you can see this has a chest full of bubble blocks, and I'm assuming this also has a chest full of bubble blocks. And then we got a whole lot of them. And then we got the spud guns. So I'm not sure how the spud guns are going to shoot them. So this is going to be really interesting to try. This isn't even like a controllable submarine. This is literally just proof of concept. Oh, whoops, that is the down button, I guess. Oh, that is so cool. All right, then here is the add buoyancy button. Is it gonna work? Oh, we're very, very slowly getting up. Oh, that is so cool. Once it reaches the end, it extends up and adds a whole nother row. That's really, really clever. Well done on that idea. And then I think it's just gonna have 2 maximum. And we're probably stuck now. Yeah, now we're stuck. All right, so clearly we're going up. So that worked as a ballast. It's very, very, very slow though. So we can turn them off. And now if I want to sink, we can do that. And now we just kind of lowered the amount of buoyancy that we have. I think we're still going up a little bit. So I'll sink a little bit more. I'm trying to get neutral. I feel like we're pretty much neutral right now. This does feel pretty neutral, doesn't it? Yeah, and then if we want to, we can just continue getting all of them out of the way. And now we go back to sinking. And then we can go back to rising. So this is a really, really unnecessarily complicated. This is pretty much like an over-engineered buoyancy control system for a submarine because we lack actual ballasts or anything of that nature. But the way that this was executed is very, very impressive and very innovative. Like the ability to switch between the spud guns and the vacuum blocks, and the fact that it has 2 different layers of vacuum blocks that get triggered once it reaches, it looks like there's a sensor over here. Once it reaches that, then it pushes them up. That's a really, really cool concept. All right, let's actually surface ourselves. Here we go. And we can breathe again. All right, there we go. This is how it sits. It actually sits really, really nicely on the surface. And then I can go ahead and destroy all the buoyancy blocks. And now we slowly start sinking. All right, yeah, there we go. Now we're sinking, and then we're drowning. There's a whole bunch of submarines that I'm pretty sure every single one of them was pretty much better than mine. I'd say as far as my favorites go, if I was to pick favorites, I would say that this one gets the Innovation Award for very, very obvious reasons. I would say this one gets the Controllability Award because this one was the most intuitive and easy for me to fly around underwater, or swim around, I suppose. And I think this one gets the Aesthetics Award for me. This one was really, really cool aesthetically. This one was actually a close second, and this one was also pretty innovative because of the wireless technology. So I'm gonna say this was a close second for both innovation and aesthetics. But this was my favorite aesthetically. It looked like the most science-y one. So let me know what your favorites were down in the comments below. Let me know what you'd like to see in future Scrap Mechanic videos. If you enjoyed this content, you'll probably enjoy some of my other content. So go ahead and check out some of this on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.